So this is my Weird New Jersey collection. It's not every issue. Missing a few of them actually, but yeah, you got the books and some early issues here. I started really collecting them around 2006, 2007. So there's a lot of great places and stories in these magazines, and I mean, if you think about it, it is kind of weird how New Jersey is the state that has like a dedicated magazine to it. It's one of the smallest states. I feel like other states should have started doing this though. Yeah, they're not all in great condition either. They've been with me in a lot of different places. Let's take a closer look at some of these. This one actually got signed by the two creators. Um, Here's Gingerbread Castle. That's a great spot. I hope that sticks around for a while. I don't know if it will though. Um, yeah, just a lot of places in here. Oh, here's Big Rusty. That's a great like beginner urban explorer area to check out if you're trying to dip your toes into this type of stuff. A lot of the covers are pretty cool looking. Of course, Tilly from Asbury Park, probably one of the most iconic weird New Jersey images. A lot of the earlier issues are very sparse. Some of them got actually reissued a few years back. Of course, a lot of abandoned factories and places to visit. Ooh, the Devil's Tower. Spooky, right? Surrounded by $1 million houses. Some of the articles in the magazines themselves, like Roadside Weirdness, is just interesting places that'll probably be gone by the time you read the article. Cemetery Safari is another reoccurring article. Lots of stories about ghosts and cryptids. There's also like a section of the magazine dedicated to images that look like the state of New Jersey, so that's fun. Of course, you got the news, whether it's updates about interesting places or people, and then you got articles about your interesting New Jersey residents, like this guy here, Riley Martin, who claims he was abducted by aliens. He's got this full story, these images and drawings. So it's kind of like, yeah, maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe he was abducted, calling a Tan and Okwa Tenzin Wan. One of the biggest regrets I have is not visiting Mary's Tower. Just reading through about it in these different magazines. I was always interested in it. I never got to it, and it was demolished, I guess, sometime in 2008. There were a few special magazines that weren't your typical Weird New Jersey magazine. This one was about cryptids and Jersey Devil, and of course, this one was dedicated to haunted places and ghosts. You got all sorts of cryptids in New Jersey. You have the Mantis Man, the Hoboken Monkey Man, and of course, the Jersey Devil down in the Pine Barrens. This place was interesting. The Rutherford Estate or the Profanity Houses. Just a cool place where every inch was covered in this graffiti, same handwriting or spray paint writing by this one person. But of course, like any great place in New Jersey that's abandoned, it was demolished. So Weird US is sort of a offshoot of Weird New Jersey, but it's just in book form. A few different states. Here's Weird Pennsylvania. Here's an old issue. It's, mostly text. You have some images here and there. That let's go back to that one here. This miniature castle. I think that's still there. Jersey Devil, of course, classic. The Jackson Whites, that's an interesting read. Cool font. Midgetville, man, that's what it was called. I think that's gone, of course, decades ago at this point. But Shades of Death, of course, that's a great haunted road to drive down. We have fairy tale places in New Jersey, like the Land of Make Believe. It's an amusement park, Fairy Tale Forest. Check this guy out. And of course, the Gingerbread Castle, one of the coolest spots, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's just a great hobby of mine, just collecting these magazines and trying to visit these places before they're all gone.